Hello Twin Flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to your daily energy read. Let's dive into the reading. I'll pull an oracle card for each of the twins and then we'll see what's going on with tarot, more specifically, more details. This is Alice the Wonderland deck, which I also haven't used for a while, so let's see what we have for Divine Feminine's watching. By the way, if you enjoy what I'm doing, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share it, and comment. Let me know what you like to see more of, any specific types of questions that you want to be uncovered in my readings, let me know. And last but not least, I will start uploading September monthlies, either today or tomorrow, we'll see. We'll start with Virgo, because it's Virgo season, and then we'll go around as usual. Number 41 for Divine Feminines, forget who you are. That's an interesting premise, right? Conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you. Yeah, it's very interesting because this is actually about the stories that we're telling ourselves, especially if they are negative or they're somehow limiting. For example, I may say about myself, since I'm a teacher by profession, I may say, this is who I am, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. No, this is what I've known all my life. And it's true. But, I mean, I've already changed that story. Spoiler alert. When I decided to go into IT and do a technical job, which was completely different domain, vertically and horizontally from what I was trained to do and what I was seeing myself as, right? Like, rewrite the story. Forget who you are, meaning, like, be open-minded. Be ready to start something new, something that you're not used to, something that may even scare you. Of course, it doesn't have to be just a job. It could be the lifestyle. It could be the person, you know, that you're attracted to. Something tells you this is a soulmate, but at the same time, your brain is saying, like, we're never going to be with that kind of person. Like, it's just not going to happen. We're not going to match. The way they lead their life and the way I lead mine, it's not going to happen. You know, stay open-minded. For masculines, number 9, curious and curious. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. Yeah, stay curious, Divine Masculines, for what's coming into your life. For the new ideas, thoughts, and actual life opportunities. Let's see what we have with tarot. Ten of Cups. Look at that. I feel like that's gonna be the headline for September, and we are almost in September time. That generally it's like we can really connect to this happiness and huge source of love within us. Almost like you don't really need for anything to happen on the outside because it's so strong on the inside. And you're swimming in that energy and it just nurtures your heart. 8 of Swords, yeah, but this is the after tarot. This is the guy, you know, cutting the ties and rescuing the person. But what I'm hearing immediately is that do not, if there are some issues in your life where you feel like you need someone else to help you, save you, you know, whatever, solve the problem for you, whether it's figuratively, like emotionally, or directly physically, don't really count on that, right? And maybe that's the part that also needs to change. You need to reframe it. Even if this person is someone kind of enables you to solve it, or they help you with some idea, it's still going to be your responsibility to take it to the resolution. And if you're saying that somebody else needs to help because you don't feel like you have what it takes, that's again the change of the mindset and the trust and being open-minded. For feminines, the energy that we have is 5 of Cups, clarified by 7 of Cups. So there's a little bit of a confusion and loss of, like, I don't know what the next step is. I can't see clearly at this point in my life, right? There's just so much that has happened, and I understand that it was destined, it happened for a reason, but it's really hard to try to put them together, all those aspects, and understand what's the whole picture. right? And I would just say you don't need to figure it out all at once, you know, and maybe at least write down all those clues that you have and sit with it, meditate with it, and messages will come through. What is important, or how are they connecting, or what is important to prioritize right now, right? Maybe they're all important, but some of them are just about acknowledgement. This is just a piece of information for the future so that you recognize the next clue when it happens because of this one. But it doesn't mean you actually have to do anything about it right now. Others are specifically like call to action, and that's what you'll need to look at and act accordingly. Masculines, you have 9 of Pentacles clarified by the Hermit. Yeah, so for the masculines, we've actually seen Hermit for quite a while, but what I'm getting is that, and thank God Mercury retrograde is over, by the way, congratulations everyone. But even though it's over and that was kind of a hermit mode, there is still shadow period for 2 weeks, just saying. And it's helped and still helping divine masculines identify what is important to them, what kind of life do they want to build, even if it's not like, you know, 100% in all directions, at least part of it, it's good enough. We are in the Virgo season, so this season is calling us to pay attention more to our day-to-day habits, to our health and how we're taking care of ourselves, things like that. So maybe it's that area. Why not? Hermit, by the way, is the Virgo card. Thank you. So, you know, it might be that part. So again, for everybody else, to the untrained eye, it may not look like much has changed for divine masculines, but because it's a more personal space, right? They will know, and that will actually, even if those are seemingly small changes, they will lead to bigger transformation and changes, you know, after a while as they accumulate. Additional question, Page of Pentacles clarified by 7 of Swords. So this is like, I'm getting the waiting energy here. What have we been waiting for that didn't actually need waiting, right? Or where do we need to stop waiting for something to happen and start getting involved? Feminine, 6 of Pentacles clarified by Queen of Swords. So do not wait for a payout. Treat yourself fairly and go out and make it happen. You know, do not feel like you need someone to rescue there, whether it's financially or with something else. Maybe you don't have enough time to handle everything, and you're like, I wish I could have somebody else help me out, which is not a bad idea. Maybe at this point that's what you need. Hire an extra, you know, somebody else to help you out. But also it's for you to own it. And if you think about it, I had to deal with this situation myself when I hired someone to help me out. I had a virtual assistant for a while, and it's a good friend of mine, and she definitely helped me out a lot. But what I figured out is it doesn't really solve the problem entirely, because I still need to get organized, and with all the overwhelm of information and different tasks that I have, I still need to get organized, and nobody can do it but me. I still need to see what is important now, what can wait. You know, I need to see where it's just for me to decide or where I can delegate to someone else. You know, what's the value for each of those things, etc., etc. Masculines, Queen of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. So this is a sync here, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and the Queens actually. But for masculines, it's more like both of them are pentacles, right? So masculines, it's more practical approach, right? As for the feminines, it's like see clearly, see the truth of the matter. For masculines, it's more like you need to make it happen, right? And if you remember, the question was, what do we need to stop waiting for, right? Where do we need to start taking action ourselves instead of waiting, right? For masculines, it's starting to take action in their life, like practical changes. You know, if you want, I don't know, oh my God, I have examples about clothing for some reason. If you want to change your style of clothing, like get a new wardrobe, start doing the research. You know, don't just wait, okay, maybe I'll find a new karmic partner and they will help me, you know, with my style, and I don't have to do anything. Yeah, I may have to pay money for the new wardrobe, but at least it saves me the trouble and the overthinking of like deciding what is good, what's not good. Somebody else can do it for me, essentially. Right? This is like, no, you are supposed to make it happen for it to really flourish and bring you success, whatever it is. How the feminine see the connection. Knight of Pentacles clarified by 4 Wands. So slowly but surely, this is moving towards union, and feminines can see, can reap the fruits of their labor, can see the results, understand how much of the journey that they've held on their own, even if those were small steps or slow changes, how much is it actually contributing to the bigger picture and to the partnership with the DM. Union bells are closed, that's what I'm hearing. And it's almost like, because it's been seemingly slow, again, like from the distance, it might have seemed like slow changes, then the union will come in the same way as well, quietly, kind of like in a very subtle way. Maybe your masculine will be around you, or will be, you know, your friend or working with you, like without either of the party having a lot of expectations or knowing like, yeah, I see where this is going, right? But that suddenly one day it's like, you are the one. How the masculine see in the connection. We have King of Pentacles now, clarified by the Hangman. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. Actually, a lot of Pentacles just in general here. All the court cards are here. And the Hangman. Yeah, so masculines are growing into this new understanding of success, a new vision of success for themselves, right? It's like a new perspective now. And look at that. In this particular deck, we also have a feminine in this card. So masculine and feminine together, and they understand that feminine is like an important piece of the puzzle in that vision of success, in what they're trying to achieve. Whether it's because they're going to help bring it in, or they are the ones that are going to help, how do I say it, apply the results of it, if you wish, right? Like in a direct financial sense, right? Like, I'm gonna earn this money, right? Because there's some kind of life I want to build for myself. But feminine will be my partner in creating that life, in you know, designing this life, in buying things, and making sure that we can use this wealth, this abundance, this energy to build what we want, but we're going to be building together. There is this strong sense of like, yeah, I'm now gathering this energy, right? So that we can both create the life that we want together. Okay, I hope this was useful for you guys. I'm gonna finish here today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time,